Carl, at times it felt like the luck was going with you today. At times it felt like the luck didn't go with you. How do you feel about the result, your side's performance today?
Oh, we're all devastated in there because it's a hard fought. Well, what I thought was going to be a win, but like I said, when you're playing against 12 men in my eyes, 2 soft penalties, then what more can you do? Maybe second half we could have performed a bit better, but at the end of the day, it's irrelevant when you getting decisions like that against you. It's just, your fate's in somebody else's hands, and it's just gone against us today. And like I said, it's not much is falling for us at the minute. When that bit of luck, rub of the green goes your way, but at the minute it's just everything's just not panning out that way at the minute.
After Tuesday, when you scored the goal today, we were talking about the fact that key moment, need to dig into the next 5 minutes. A penalty gets given at the other end, and we almost thought, here we go again. Mm-hmm. How did you feel when that first penalty was awarded, and especially at that point in the game?
I've got a great record in saving penalties. My record speaks for itself for saving penalties, and I'm always confident in saving them. And the guy was looking one way, and his eyes didn't stop looking at that corner since he picked up the ball. So I thought, you've got to have a lot of balls to go that way now if you're going to go that way. So I went the opposite way, and it paid off. But it was the lift that we needed, and we thought we did well for the rest of the half. But we've come out second half, and like I said, it's happened a few times now where we start half slowly and teams get momentum, and it's hard to get back going then. And like I said, it's when you play like that and draw 94th minute, it's a kick in the men's section really, and it's not nice. It's really not nice.
I mean, you almost hung in there. I can remember a double save down in this corner. Was there times in the second half that, although under the cosh, you thought this still might go our way?
Yeah, obviously, there's going to be times where you're going to be under the cosh away from home, and you just got to deal with it. And I didn't felt like we did deal with it, as well as we have done in the past. Today, but that's what I'm there for, to make saves and stuff. So that's pleasing, but at the same time, it's like a referee's decision has let you down. The guy's 6'5" and he's gone down like a sack of potatoes, and I'm speechless about it really. It's sickening really when you've fought so hard to get the 3 points, and you just end up back up the road with 1 now.
And of course, all the talk this week has been what is on this game. The manager's saying the positive result is what's required. That seems to put onus on the players. How did it feel for you in the build-up in terms of then what's required from you?
To be honest, there's somebody there who's got mass experience in football. Been a massive club like Celtic and so on, and won titles and that. The guy knows what he's doing. He's no mug. And if anybody deserves the criticism, it's myself and the team. There's only so much one person can do, and in my eyes, I think it's a bit harsh, the stick that he's getting. I've only been here 10 games now, I'd say, and the stick that he's getting is, in my opinion, is so harsh, because the guy, you won't get many better people. He's a really nice person. He's he speaks really well. He speaks really well to us, and the lads are trying. We are trying, but like I said, when you're playing against 12 men, it's sort of nobody. I can guarantee nobody in that dressing room wants him. Wants him to go, and we are fighting. The results ain't happening at the minute. I'd like him to stay, but obviously that's not my decision. That's the gaffer's decision, and I've got to respect whatever he chooses.
I mean, we've heard that now from a couple of the team, that you want him to stay. I mean, we can only see what we're seeing on a Saturday, but then the work behind the scenes, as you see it, is trying to move things in the right direction.
It's a ruthless business. Obviously I love playing football, but I don't like the way it's, I can't say the way it's run, but it's how ruthless it is. It's a great game, but it gets made ruthless because it's all one man. He sets us up on a Saturday. He can't put his boots on and play for us. You know what I mean? And managers get so much stick these days. And like I said, he's got broad enough shoulders. He had stick as a player. And I'm sure he's had success. I know he's had success as a player. So like I said, it's a ruthless business, and obviously whatever his decision is. Obviously, I respect him as a manager and as a person. So. And
was anything said between the players beforehand? As I say, at that point, it's down to you really to try and give that result that he needs.
We had a chat between ourselves without any of the staff in there, and I think it was Thursday after the Guiseley game, and a few home truths were said. A few people had a few things to say. You know, we've got to show a lot more pride, and you know, obviously that's my most embarrassing moment as a professional footballer. You know, like we said, we had it out between ourselves. I thought you could see that in the first half performance, but we didn't. You know, we didn't want the half time to come really, because I felt like we were more on top of the game, and you know, we managed the game better. And half time came. To be fair, they were the better team in the second half. Nobody can question that. But like I said, when you've hung on for so long and you get a penalty in injury time, it's like I said, it's a kick to the men's section, and it's, you know, it's tough to take.
Is that a first in your career when the players have had to sit down on the road and hash things out?
Yeah, it's a first for me, and you know, obviously I came in Thursday and thought, you know, you can't accept that, and you know, the players have to take responsibility. So I thought it was best that we get everyone in the dressing room and a few home truths. We did so. But like I said, when decisions like that go against you, obviously I certainly didn't think it was a penalty. And
I mean, could this then, even albeit the result, could this performance, this mentality help you turn a corner now?
It could do, yeah. Obviously, like I said, you know, we hope he stays as a group. We hope he stays, because you know, you don't realise how hard the guy works, and you know, like all you see is what happens on a Saturday, and you know, you might say, you know, lots of people have said it, but you know, the guy works his socks off, and so does all the staff. And they take the youth team on days off and stuff like that. You know, they're trying to build something from base up, and to be fair, it's just on a Saturday, it's not happening in the minute, and he's going to be the fall guy, and you know, that's just unfortunate, just the way it is in football. And like I said, it's just harsh, really harsh.